guys, welcome back to Fragments of a Simple Life, where every video I make is super simple. I'm sorry that I took a little leave of absence, a little hiatus, if you will. I'm sure I could tell the stories, but basically I've had lots of good stuff happening over the past couple months, a few bad things, and overall I've just felt incredibly distracted. But I digress. This video I'm going to be showing you a bunch of necklaces, some that I might wear and some that I might not wear, that my mother-in-law gifted to me. She was going through her necklaces, asked me if I wanted any. I just took anything that she didn't want because I thought it would make a really cool video to just go through some of these necklaces and talk about them in detail and just show them to you guys. Some of them are kind of vintage or vintage inspired, all different styles. So let's just get right into it. Maybe I'll answer any questions later about where I've been, but let's just make a video together, okay? There will be crinkling sounds because some of the necklaces are in a bag. So you can see right here, this is the bag that contains just a few of the necklaces, and then over here there's some more. So I'm going to be taking necklaces out of the bag first, and we'll do the crinklies first, and then after that we'll go into the ones that aren't in a bag. By the way, how cool is this bracelet? Can we just start off with that? Isn't it cool? It's like resin with flowers in it. I got it at a yard sale for like $1. Okay. Our first necklace is right here. It has quite a long, maybe 3 inches of chain. Well, let's see. If I take off the lobster clasp here, probably has about 2 inches actually of chain. It's gold. I'm trying to see what this is made out of. I think it's plastic, but if you look closely, I'll hold it up. It's plastic that's made to look like it's kind of cracked. You can see here it looks kind of cracked on purpose. And then we have these little silver, or not silver, like brushed gold. And then we also have these little like rhinestones, almost made to look like diamonds inside. I thought this would be a fun necklace to wear if you're like having people over for like Halloween or for like Thanksgiving and you want to be fancy. On the 2 ends here you can see the like brushed gold. We have 2 balls here that are different sizes, small and then large, and then it has this really pretty pattern with these little diamonds here representing the middle. It's pretty, right? It's cheap. It's missing a few stones, but it could be fun. And here's the thing about necklaces like these. If you have damage, or if you like some of the beads but not the rest, and you're good at making stuff, this necklace could become another necklace. It could become a bracelet. It could become even earrings. Like, you don't have to give up on the beads if you actually like it. So it's pretty, right? It's almost like a choker length. Like, once I take the lobster claw and I clasp it where it belongs, you can kind of see, if I spread it out, just how short it is. This is not a very long necklace at all, but it's really cute. I might wear it one day. I might maybe give it to Goodwill or have a yard sale. I am having a yard sale soon, so find another necklace. This one's pretty cool. I was actually with my mother-in-law when she bought this one, and then I guess she didn't like it very much, and she, 1 year later gave it to me, which was really weird. But this one is a lot longer. It goes like all the way like off the screen. That's a real piece of turquoise, I believe. And then coming off the turquoise, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 strands. And these are just like polished rock. And then we have these little tiny beads. I think they're called seed beads when they're little like that. But we have some like purple. We have some white that almost looks like little tiny shark teeth. And then up here, those same beads carry up to this part of the necklace. So this would hit you kind of like on your chest, the top of your chest, and then this would hit you like, in between your boobs. You know, just gonna say it, ladies and gentlemen. But we have beads up here that are quite interesting actually. They have this like line detail on these larger beads here that almost looks like somebody wrote on it with pen, but they're meant to be like that. And then these beads that are on the very, very bottom continue, and then it becomes like a solid turquoise. And as you can see, if you look closely, that pattern kind of continues with the lines of these bigger beads here. Let me measure this to myself so I can tell you how long it is. Oh, sorry, bumped my camera. Yes, I would say this necklace is a 12 inches or longer, you guys. It's a very long necklace. I mean, from it being on your neck down, it's 12 inches or more. Maybe even closer to 15. But it's really pretty, handmade. Like I said, I was there when my mother-in-law bought this one, so I remember it. This one I might wear one day, someday. Doesn't it just seem like a summer vacation type of necklace if you're going to something beachy or somewhere beachy? This is a massive necklace. I believe her husband said that my mother-in-law bought this for like a party for like Christmas at the bank she works at. But here we go again. This is like, it's metal. And this in the middle, I don't know what that is. You can see the shine in the back of it. But this is a real piece of metal, almost made to look like brass. I don't think it was ever supposed to look like gold. But it has those rhinestones again. These literally look like rings you could put on your finger. I might actually take this apart and try to see if it fits. But it has brass rings of some kind here. These are actually loose inside of here. And then it has a plain one, and then it has the artificial diamond crystal looking ones. And these, it's hard to tell what these are. They might be wood, they might be plastic. It's pretty heavy. This necklace is pretty heavy, and this is metal up here also. So this necklace has a lobster clasp as well, probably about 2 or 3 inches. The neck part is actually rope. It's like a real like twine, as you can see right there. And then the lobster, I can't say that word today. It's pretty, but I feel like where am I going if I wear this? Like, where are we going? I don't know, but I just wanted to show it because it's such a remarkable piece. The little etching here, it's one of those things, it's like a really beautiful piece to look at. And there's a part of me that like wants to keep it forever, but I'm like, where am I going if I keep this? I like that sound. It's fun. But yeah, I saw this. I didn't know if I would ever wear it, but I thought it'd be cool to show it in video because it's almost like an artistic like statement kind of a piece. You wear this with like a plain black dress or plain white top so that no one sees anything but the necklace, and they're like, oh, that necklace. It's a statement piece like that for sure. It's heavy. It really is heavy, you guys. Can't believe how heavy it is. Okay, this one is confusing. It's like lots of strands. So here is the silver lobster clasp with about 2 or 3 inches of chain. It's pretty because it has a little bead on the end so that it looks decorative from behind. I always love that when jewelry makers think of what your necklace is going to look like from behind. Now, I know I have it twisted, but this one has like 3 different strands. I can't even figure it out. Here's one strand. It's almost like asymmetrical, the beadwork. So it's not exactly even on both sides, but on this side, we have like a plastic piece of like humongous twisted beading, and it's made to look like metal, but it's so lightweight, it's not metal. And this over here is like a real polished rock. It's like a turquoise color, and it has like specks of like a goldish silver running through it. You can kind of see it. And then right in the middle of this piece of the necklace are all these little rings. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I think, rings. And they just sit right in the middle. And these are like a navy blue color, and they almost look like they're splatter painted. I don't know if you guys can tell. So that's like the first chain of this necklace, but like I said, there's 3, I think. Let's see here. I'm literally trying to figure it out. Maybe there's 4. Okay, so this is another piece here, and this is where like the asymmetry comes in, because if you look at it, it's gonna hang on the body like this. Let me scoot it up a little. It's gonna hang on the body like this, and one side is gonna have these 2 like blue rocks with this silver ring going through them, and then the other side's gonna be blank, and it's gonna lay like that, because this one right here is gonna sit in the middle, and then this is gonna come down and sit on this side. Then we have this. These are glass beads with little pieces of silver in between. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. And they're also like keeping with the blue theme of this necklace. So you can kind of see what it's doing so far. Like that kind of. And then this one goes on top. You can kind of like pull it. Yeah, this necklace is nuts. This ring actually goes on this side, and then these rings have to come down. Can you tell? Am I getting frustrated? Like, it's one of those necklaces I'm like, I have to see it on. But anyways, it goes kind of a little bit sort of like that mess right there. That's kind of how it looks on you. It's asymmetrical. I'll wear it in a video so we can see it one day. Isn't that crazy though? It's really pretty. The chain on it is really pretty. I like silver. Okay, this is the last one from the bag, and it is a masterpiece, and it is heavy as hell, you guys. Look at this thing. Okay, this is more of a choker style too. This is like golden rose gold. Like it's already getting stuck to my bed. Oh no, look it. Okay, don't pull it. Let me pause so I can get that off because it already got stuck. Okay, sorry guys, this necklace is trying to ruin my bed where I'm trying to make a video. Anyways, this necklace is all metal. The whole entire thing is metal. The beads are metal. It's a really cool concept. These bigger beads here, they have a leaf, 4 leaves actually, that are actually engraved with a leaf pattern. And then this like rose gold, almost copper color bead sits in the middle, almost like some kind of plant or bud, like on a plant. And the beads, it's hard to like show it, but they dangle from one side to the other, and it looks like that when you wear it. Let me scoot it up and pull it down so you can kind of see all these larger buds. Like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. They all sit at like the bottom of your neck, and then they're surrounded by all of these smaller metal, copper, like rose gold color, like balls, like all over, like all, there's like at least 1, 2, 3, like there's at least 3 or 4 different sizes. And then the chain is pretty big, pretty thick. It has to be though, because it's all metal. It has a little bit of a larger lobster clasp, which it also needs. But isn't it cool? I can just sit here, just play with it. It's really pretty. And if you look inside, you can even see more beads, the gold balls inside of it. Isn't that crazy? Look at all the gold balls. Just absolutely gorgeous. This is one of those necklaces I'm like, again, I'm like, I don't know where I'm wearing you, but I'm never getting rid of you. I don't even like gold, you guys. I don't even wear a lot of gold. I don't own a lot of gold, but this necklace is so intriguing and so much work. I'm like, oh, I have to keep you forever. I kind of want to make a video where I'm just doing this. Okay, next one. All right, I'm done with the bag. That's empty. I'm going to now show you ones that are not in a bag. The first one is this one. This is one that I know I'll probably actually wear. This one's, I guess, a little more boho and simple. It has like an amber colored little rock here. It's kind of heavy. The rest are beads. Some might be rock, some might be plastic. In between each bead, you can see little tiny specks of metal, like little metal beads. They have all different sizes. This necklace is turquoise, it's brown. It would be great with like a little cute summer dress. It's very much a neutral. I think because of the brown, you could probably wear it all the way into fall, depending on what you're wearing, and no one would think the wiser. It's just really pretty, really simple, little lobster clasp. It has probably about, again, like 2 or 3, probably 3 inches of necklace to work with, extra necklace. So you can wear it like up at the end like a choker, or make it a little bit longer on your neck. Definitely not a dangly necklace. It's just like a regular standard necklace, not a choker, not a long necklace. It's just a regular necklace, but it's really pretty. This is actually one of my favorites that she gave me, and I will wear this in the future for sure. For sure. Okay, some of these are a little fancier and a little tangled in each other, so give me 1 minute. Here we go. Now this is a long necklace. This looks like something a flapper would wear. We got some frillies here dangling down. It's real metal. It hangs just beautifully. Like it's like little pieces of chain link. And then it connects to this pendant here right in the middle, which has some kind of, I'm sure, plastic black piece here surrounded by some rhinestones. It's silver. It has a very long standard chain here. This is very much a long necklace. And then just a regular lobster clasp. But this one's very long. Like the tip of it goes all the way out. It's the kind where you don't have to undo the lobster clasp. You could wear this again with like a really pretty dress on a night out, or maybe you're just having a bad day and you want to feel extra special. Throw this on, even with like I would throw this on with like a black dress and some cute shoes and like some black and some like silver hoop earrings, and I would wear this in the daytime. I feel like there's no rules anymore. Life is too short. I'm almost 40. I say wear what you want. You know, wear your red lipstick in the daytime, wear your nighttime jewelry in the daytime. I'm wearing a really pretty black dress right now, and I didn't even go anywhere today. I feel like there's no rules. Okay, we have another one, but I got stuck. This one is gold. I will be keeping this one as well, even though it is gold. This is kind of the same idea. You could kind of get a taste of my mother-in-law's taste because it's very similar, where you have like a pendant here in the middle and then something's dangling down. This is rose gold and gold. The beads are plastic. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strands, and they kind of go from short on the outside to like longer in the middle. The pendant is really beautiful. It almost looks like something you'd find in the ocean. The way that it's cut is almost like intentionally not a perfect circle. And then right here in the middle is the little shiny rhinestones. And then it's another long neck made out of a piece of leather or faux leather, I don't actually know. And that is like a pink color to match with the rose gold. And then on the tip, it just like ties right here with some beads so that it doesn't fall off. And each side of your neck actually gets 2 strands like that when you put it on. Isn't that pretty? Um, I would buy some gold earrings just to wear this. This one is going in the keep pile, 100% for sure. I have nothing like that. Don't know where I'm wearing it. I have another one. Let's see here. A few more left. Sorry, you guys. These ones got tangled while sitting here doing nothing. They got tangled. This one also is another one that's the same idea. I swear she probably bought these all at the same time. But this one has silver and gray in it. Same idea. Much more simple. Just a silver circle here in the middle. And then she has 1, 2, is this just one? It is. So it actually only has like 2 things that dangle right here. Oh, it has a couple smaller pieces that only have 1 ball on them, like right there. But it has this little plastic bead, and these are like kind of almost like pretend pearls, and these are like they might be real leather, might be faux leather, but they match the rest of it, which goes on your neck. And this again splits off like that, so you'd get this piece on either side of your body, your chest, and then you get the 2 pieces going up either side of your neck. And then the back is just silver. This one's really pretty. I would say this one's much more like business casual, you know what I mean? But my mother-in-law definitely has a particular taste. That's another one where, especially in the wintertime, I could picture myself wearing that with like a black pair of jeans and a sweater and boots like every day. Okay, this one is a little more dressy. Pretty, pretty. Okay, it needs to be like cleaned, I think, or something down here. This part should be like shinier than that. It looks like it got dirty or got like makeup on it or something. But isn't that pretty, that little stone? I think. Yeah, it's real glass. I don't think it's anything other than that, but it's almost like a brownish amber tone inside, and you can see it's like cut, so it's almost like hitting the light in a certain way to make it shine. Oh, there we go. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. Look at that. I'm sorry about the car sound outside. Daytime video. And then we have the fake diamonds. These are very well done though. Look at those. Very pretty. And then this is the necklace as we get closer to the neck. Little tiny beads. But the beads are in the same color family as the pendant. And they actually go, as you can see, all the way up to the end. And then it becomes a twisted metal here. That's almost like a gunmetal color, not silver, not gold, not rose gold, into a matching lobster clasp. So this is again a really long necklace. This one is really pretty. I want to see if I can get this to clean up and clear up because it's really pretty and I want it to like get shiny because this is so shiny. Um, but they're not the same color. This is like a brown color and this is almost like a greenish brown color, which goes along with the beads that you find in the rest of the necklace. So it does go, but I want to see if I can shine it up. I bet I can. Maybe with just a little soap and water because it's just a piece of glass. Maybe even some Windex. I don't know. If you have ideas, let me know because I'm not a jewelry expert, and this definitely falls under the category of costume jewelry. And then we have this one. This is just a simple beaded necklace. It's almost like a fancy version of like a Mardi Gras necklace, which is funny because my mother-in-law and her husband live in Louisiana, but that's not where she got it. But this necklace is so simple, so fall. Again, this is a necklace I could picture myself throwing on with like any fall outfit I'm wearing, almost any pair of boots, and it'll go. Because it's gold, it's silver, it's these little like pretty beads here, and then it's these ones. These ones right here, these three, aren't those the most interesting? They're almost like you've heard of like chocolate brown diamonds. These aren't diamonds, obviously. This is just costume jewelry, but they're almost that chocolate brown diamond color. Look at these colors together. We have the chocolate brown, we have the gold, we have these little like almost see-through iridescent ones, and then we have silver. They're really pretty. It's a long necklace again, quite long. But this is a good one for layering too. If you put on like a smaller, shorter, like silver necklace, maybe with some kind of cute pendant on it, and then you threw this necklace on top of it, and you can go from like day to night really easily, or wear it in the daytime. Like who cares? No rules, right? But this one will get a lot of use. I will use this one often. It's totally plastic, totally inexpensive. Um, I have my wedding ring, which I'm not even wearing in this video. And beyond that, all of my jewelry is like costume jewelry, fake jewelry. Um, I like having a collection of things where if I lose them, I'm not sad. That's just me. Okay, last necklace. Look at this. This is so pretty, pretty, pretty. This necklace is also gold. Let me try and scoot these down so you can get the full effect. It's almost brass looking, like a antiqued gold. Um, oh look, hold on. This one's all the way up here. These beads are in the way. There we go. Just take that in. Isn't that gorgeous? We have almost like a feather diamond shape here, and then each one has like a bead in a different pattern. Some of them look like a crystal, some of them almost look like an opal kind of. It's not real gold or brass, I don't think, but it's real metal and it's very heavy. These beads are attached. These might be glass, I'm not sure, but they are definitely attached. I want to just like hold it up so we can like try and see it. Let me see if I can do this. It's hard to handle because the work is not stationary, but look at that. I mean, can we just talk about it? Isn't this necklace crazy? It's a short necklace. It doesn't have a lot of chain. It's not quite a choker, but it's definitely not a long necklace. It's a regular length necklace, closer to a choker. It's heavy. I don't know where I'd wear this, but I'm never getting rid of it. I have to ask my mother-in-law if it's really vintage or not. I would assume not. It's just made to look that way. But you can tell there's one little feather looking thing that has three of the rhinestones, gems, crystals, whatever they are. And then it has two, and then it has one. But isn't that pretty? And then chain is metal, so you'd have to be careful about like getting too sweaty or too wet. This could definitely potentially oxidize or whatever it's called and turn green. But I just thought this is just my favorite. It's such a cool necklace. It's so neat. Isn't that beautiful? Anyways, you guys, that is it for my collection of necklaces for my mother-in-law. Maybe in some videos I will wear these in the future. I won't get rid of them, and I'll use them for making videos where I actually show my face. That would be fun because I don't know where else I'm going where I would wear these. But some of them I will probably get rid of them, and some of them, even though I don't know where I'm going, I'll definitely keep. Anyways, you guys, that is it for me. Thank you so much for watching. If you're trying to go to sleep, I hope you rest well. If you're trying to just relax, I hope I helped a little bit. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to try to make videos more often now. I know I come and go all the time. I'm not even making excuses. I missed you guys, and this is my favorite hobby, making videos, and I want to get back to it. And okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.